So guys, Sultana, Jasmine and Jason Jae, they were discussing last night, and na Imisi matter na they take carry sit down. I don't know, of all people, if there is anybody to slut shame someone in that house, it shouldn't be Sultana. Because for me, I actually see her like the lowest of low in the house. If there is anybody to insult, to talk down on a girl, to talk down on other girl being loose, it shouldn't be Sultana. Because just within 3 days, that babe have kissed three guys. She has kissed Kayikunmi, she has kissed Jason Jae, she has kissed who again? She has kissed 3 guys. Was it Faith? I be there, Dinari. Who did she kiss again? Either Faith or Dinari. So imagine them sitting together outside, and Sultana was telling Jasmine and Jason Jae that Imisi touches herself, Imisi fingers herself, kind of. And the one wey pay me pass, because that discussion was so irritating. It was also so irritating and uncalled for. I mean, on the national TV. Ebuka should actually address that, because that talk, it was somehow. He even said that last day before yesterday night, when Imisi and Faith was in the kitchen, that Imisi was sexually touching, kind of trying to seduce Faith, that she was, touching herself, sexually, and was telling Faith, kind of compelling Faith to do the same thing, to come and touch her like that, when as she's touching herself, fingering, she's telling Faith. So according to her, they didn't know that she was around seeing what was happening. And meanwhile, I don't know. I don't believe that rubbish she said, because I've seen a video of Faith and Imisi. They were having a discussion, and Imisi just put her hand in her shoulder like this, inside her clothes, and Faith was like, remove your hand from there. Are you trying to seduce me? Something like that. The thing actually, in fact, because of that, they actually ended that discussion because of that. And Imisi was like, no, now, stop all those kind of things. So me, I don't know. Because a lot of people now, why a lot of people, they were calling out Sultana on the internet, on Twitter, I was saying, why would she say something like that about her fellow women? Other people in Sultana's defense went and dug out the video. Me, I've not even seen that video before. But that video, from what I saw, that video really does not really imply that Imisi was sexually, kind of lure him. Because that thing is very, very normal. And most girls do it. Even me, can't I just carry my hand and put in my clothes? And Faith was saying no, that he was touching her nipple, kind of. He's trying to seduce him. Me, I don't know. Say no be everything for the house. Naija your Dede show. But from what I saw last night that went on between Faith and Imisi, I actually thought, from what I've seen last night, I think Faith actually I think Imisi actually loved Faith. Maybe she doesn't know how to go about it, or she's going about it in a very wrong way. I don't know, whatever happened last night, like I couldn't even look at the camera. It was so annoying, and I hope Ebuka and Big Brother address it, because it was so intense that, according to Faith, he said he was being harassed, that Imisi is harassing. I think it was when he said Imisi is harassing him, and everybody was laughing about it. That was when Imisi just left. I don't know whether maybe she had a lot to drink that night, maybe because influence of alcohol. But what she did, the way she was pestering Faith all over Faith, it was so irritating and annoying. Even me as a viewer watching it, I was so uncomfortable. That scene was uncomfortable. And there is really no girl, I don't know, she does not really have any very close girlfriend in the house that can call her to order. Like if it was other housemates now doing that, they have their own female kind of party, that there are some situations I will see you now, as your friend, I'll come and pull you out of it. There was nobody. Faith couldn't do. If there was anybody close to her, I'm very sure Faith would have called the person and be like, please carry Imisi, hold her. Like, I think she was acting under the influence of alcohol. And to even make matter was, she was still holding the alcohol in that glass, and was she sipping. She was all over Faith, that even the Faith was saying, you are disturbing me, you are pestering me, shifts. Actually, even though the guy was taking everything for, he was just laughing it off, but I can actually see the frustration. Like, guy was actually frustrated. He was actually frustrated. Like, Imisi likes Faith, but she doesn't know, she's going about it the wrong way. She's too into the guy. Even if you like somebody, kind of, as a girl now, if you want make guy like you, forget, we as women, we can play that game. We know, if as a woman, you don't know how you go take, make yourself make guy like you. That means they play your game very well. There's how she even carry herself, come to him, let them, that make friendly relationship come first, Maybe Imisi is not the kind of a girl Faith like, maybe reach the level, because all of us they see the kind of dress way Imisi they dress for the house now. Even that her wig, maybe like every time she always use one thing to that, I don't know, whatever it is, that color this way she always use wrap the wig. Whenever Imisi is wearing wig, you see that thing on her head. In fact, I just pray, big brother ninja, if you are watching this video, please do the lost work, go and seize that thing. Whenever she's dressed and wearing wig, you always see that boring looking ribbon on her head. This is so make me, can't you just, other housemates, can't you just wear wig? See me now, can't you just wear wig and allow your wig without using that boring looking, this is a salt on my eye. Big brother ninja, go and hide this, go and seize that thing. Imisi stop wearing it. And that Indian, this thing, that red this thing she normally put on her face, like, it like say, babe self don't know the kind of thing where they fit themselves. Why Faith self no go tire? The babe self, see, is you guys would think it's maybe because maybe she's poor or something like that, she can't afford some basic thing. No, the problem with Imisi is not being poor, because there are some housemates there that are also poor, but that little that you have, knowing how to package yourself with it also matters. So me, I think Imisi doesn't really know how to package herself, that dress and everything, because she get wig now, but every time when she wear wig, only one style she dey wear. With that this thing where she they use the cover and we will come make and do like wetin I no know, and that thing where she will go dot for that Indian whatever where she dot like Indian married woman. It doesn't look cute on her. It doesn't look good. I say no wonder Faith doesn't really want to get involved with her, because I just say if now somebody like Sultana and they come for Faith like that, Sultana and a fine girl now, she's a big package herself. Faith would have fallen woefully for fall on that temptation. But Imisi no sabi package, truth be told. And say Faith is he's an high class guy and he finished, he studied doctor, not even in Nigeria, in outside. Because I've seen videos and pictures of him, practicing. Now with white people, I've seen him, kind of checking a white baby and all those things. So those kind of people don't mingle with classes. They don't live outside. You get some kind of babes where they know they mingle with, they need somebody where kind of, at least you still get packaging. Imisi is not even trying to package herself. If you want a guy like Faith, there's how you package yourself, there's how you come out and you look appealing now. There's how you come out. They say if you want catch rats, you go use crayfish, they set trap, abi. But if you want catch elephants, you go use cow, they set trap. So now what you want catch, now the kind of game where you want catch, now you go determine the kind of trap where you go set. See Sultana, in fact, any guy where Sultana wants in that house like this, PM she gets it, because she has the class, she dressed, she they say when she carries herself. And moreover, that Sultana said they make me vex. Whenever Sultana, anytime you see Sultana sitting down, she's talking down on somebody. If it's not Dede, she's talking down on it is Imisi. Like that girl, you hardly see her sit down and have a very, very good conversation. Strategic conversation. Her conversation is always about other girls. Even Jasmine said, "Don't condemn they make me the hater," because they always pair together. Anytime you see just oh God. Of all people, imagine Sultana of all people slut shaming someone. New way they like it's almost like 1/3 of the guy said don't if they never kiss you, they don't finger you. Even if Rooboy wants Sultana now said make they kiss, he go kiss her. Someone like you come and be slut shaming another person. I just hope Ebuka, that thing Imisi did with Faith yesterday should not be swept under the carpet. I just hope Ebuka addresses it, because if that thing is not addressed, I'm sure Imisi will continue doing that thing again, thinking that Faith likes it. Because if you look at her yesterday, she was actually catching fun. She felt it was all play, and coupled with the fact that Faith was laughing, but you could see the frustration in the poor boy's face. That guy, he was not finding everything funny, but he was just laughing it off. I think Big Brother Ebuka should address that now and make it as a law, so that as a woman you don't go and start pestering another guy and come and see it as if you are catching fun. It is wrong. It is very, very wrong and should not be tolerated. moving over to Kola and Jason Jae. What I watched last night, these two people, it was actually very, very interesting. So these two people, they've actually clocked that Dede is using the two of them for game. He's actually playing game with the two of them. They've clocked it. And do you know the sweetest part of the whole thing, that these two people have now come together as an ally, you know, to deal with Dede. They actually said, okay, since Dede want to use them as a game, that they are up for it. Share a game that babe won't play. Next week go show oh God, if you know you have not subscribed to your DSTV, go and subscribe, because next week we are entering the main game. Like the guys, and really it's really looking as if Dede is using those guys to catch clues, because what happened in the party, I don't know what happened in the party, but what Kola and Jason Jae was actually discussing, it's something that resulted in the party. I don't know what Dede must have done in the party that triggered them, you know. When Jason Jae came out, you see that when Jason Jae came out, he went and kissed Isabella. Sorry, when Jason Jae came out, he went and kissed Sultana. And when they were talking, why Kola, that was when Kola now called him and started, you know, let them have conversation, because it looked as if this girl is using the two of them. So they had conversation, and they actually planned that, see, we are going to, you know, work hand in hand. We are going to bring this girl down to her knees. So they don't know what they wait for her now. Like, she doesn't know what is waiting for her now. Me, I can't wait to see how this game is going to turn out. I am all for the drama now. No be a subscribe DSTV, make I come watch drama. I am all for drama. Like, the main drama is about to start. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe now and turn on your notification bell, because the highlights I go give now, I go they drop the highlights they give now as they happen. As they happen, those when they get time to watch, you see this channel, we are going to, you know, in fact, I will be bringing all the updates, the highlights. We go they open now, we go they open them like tom one by one. Let's see how next week is going to be. I just pray they all survive the eviction this night. I pray they all survive the eviction this night, so that, you know, the game next week, you know, the real game is about to start. Why Jason Jae was telling Kola that see that babe. If you watch, Jason Jae is no longer sits with Dede as much as before. Like, since yesterday, guy, he has been somehow distant from Dede. Even Kola said, Kola has been distant for quite some time now. But Jason Jae, if you watch, he's no longer that intimate with, you know, follow her around as before. He's now always with Jasmine. I always see him with Jasmine, Sultana. You know, now those people in the, if like say, guys, since if like say they no one look his face now, so it's like he's gradually navigating to Sultana. Maybe we see how the game, maybe he's trying to use Sultana to pepper Dede. Maybe if he gets into a relationship with Sultana, you know, Dede will feel kind of, maybe she knows they don't throw and go one side, you know, it will make her realize herself. But let's see how this thing is going to, let's see how everything is going to play out. I'm keeping my finger crossed. And guys, who do you think will be going out today? Who do you think they will evict today? Who do you think will go home today? Me, I'm thinking I'm scared for Tracy. I'm so scared for Tracy. I'm having the feeling that Tracy will go, because if you watch, there is no highlight around her. Even if Fubara said, there is really no highlight about her. At least Zita is trying. That prank he did with the housemate, you know, he earned him a lot of fans. I'm sure people voted. I don't know, I'm not sure, but at least there is something, you know. There is something around that. There is highlight around her. But if we Fubara, though he's vibing with other housemates, but she's just there, you know. She's really not doing too much to be noticed. She's not doing too much to gain highlights. You know, this game, everybody they find highlights. You were just there thinking, say, I'm playing cool. We are talking about 150 million naira. May nobody go there, come begin give that, I'm playing cool. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Do everything. You went there for the money. You didn't go there to play cool. If you want relationship, they wait for you outside. Men and women full outside. Now that's why I actually even like the game Bright Morgan is playing. Bright Morgan, even though the thing I felt it would be so hurtful to his girlfriend outside, but guys, he's really playing the game now. Bright Morgan is playing the game now. And that thing, that write-up that was put out from Bright Morgan's page, implying that Bright Morgan, you know, had forced himself on Mide. People are speculating that it's actually Bright Morgan's girlfriend that put that thing out. People are speculating that it was Bright Morgan's girlfriend that is handling the page. So when she saw what Bright Morgan did with Mide, she wasn't happy. So she you know, kind of in an attempt to get back at Bright Morgan, she started kind of trying to tarnish Bright Morgan's image. So anything wey you know say you go do to win that 150 million naira, may nobody gaslight you do. But people going out this night, I'm very sure Tracy will go out. I'm very sure Tracy will not escape tonight eviction. Ibi Fubara, I'm not very sure. Maybe Ibi Fubara, Culture, who other person? Sabrina. Like most times if I don't even know there is anybody called Sabrina in the house. There's really no storyline around her. I hardly even hear her name in the house. Sabrina, yeah, I hardly hear her name in the house. So I'm scared of Sabrina. Tracy, for me, I think is sure. So you guys drop your prediction. Who do you think is leaving? Drop your prediction. Please guys, see you in my next video. I'll update you guys. Thank you. Bye.